Hey folks, everything new under the sun. All right, I saw this article. This is the economiccollapseblog.com. It was too good. I could not resist doing a video about this because I think it lines up. It gives a chronology to end time events in a sort of a way in a very short period. 12 critical events that are going to happen over a 40-day period from August 21st to September 30th to emphasize the significance of the fall period. Let's take a look at it. We are about to witness an extremely unusual convergence of events that many believe could represent a major turning point for our nation, for the U.S. I believe it will. But now you've probably heard August 21st, a total solar eclipse will move across the entire continental United States for the first time in decades. In fact, we have not seen total solar eclipse from west coast to the east coast in 99 years. And it will be the very first solar eclipse that is only visible in this country since the United States first became a nation. Starting with that event, there's going to be a whole lot of things going on until the end of September. August 21st, the Great American Eclipse will sweep across portions of Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, etc. 7 years later, another very unusual solar eclipse will move across our nation, and when you plot the paths of both eclipses on a map, they form a giant X. I've seen this. I think BP Earthwatch commented on that. And let me see if this goes to it here. So they form a giant X right over the United States. This is the most important news.com. Let's see if they have an image of the... yeah, here it is. Here's the image of the Great Cross. So this is the August 21st solar eclipse, and this is the one that happens in the future there. And interesting, there's some significant fault lines there that they're crossing over. And does that mean the Xing out of the United States as a world superpower? I guess that's kind of the part of the speculation there. August 23rd, a FEMA exercise known as Earth X 2017. I spoke about this in my End Time Bible Prophecy update. And it will simulate catastrophes such as mega earthquakes, cyberterrorism, high altitude electromagnetic pulses, just in time for North Korean, maybe a preemptive strike or war with North Korea. September 1st marks the start of FEMA's annual National Preparedness Month. Why do they have a National Preparedness Month in September? Do they know something is eventually going to happen in September? Interesting there. September 1st, the United States Department's ban on U.S. citizens traveling into North Korea goes into effect. And I spoke of this a lot before. This could be the timing of a North Korean strike. September 11th will be the 16th anniversary of 9/11. September 20th, Rosh Hashanah begins at sunset. Rosh Hashanah, the Feast of Trumpets, the potential rapture of the church, of the Christians. This is always the watch period for the Christians. And if you follow Scotty, URF Ministries, he is all over Rosh Hashanah, and it is always a watch period for him. September 21st, the UN International Day of Peace. September 23rd, this is a date that has become known as the Revelation 12 sign, and it is the Virgo with the sun, moon, and stars at her head, and the moon at her feet. And again, Scotty from ERF Ministries has covered this. And it's from the verse in Revelation 12. And a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. She was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains and agony of giving birth. And is this the birth of the church, the rapture of the church? September 24. Very important national elections will be held in Germany. Germany is a leading economic nation in the European bloc, in the European Union. If they go down, the whole European Union goes down effectively, because they are the only thing sustaining it right now. September 29, Yom Kippur begins at sunset, and it concludes September 30th. Of course, September 30th will be the end of the 40-day period that began back on the great day of the American eclipse on August 21st. September 29, U.S. Secretary Steve Mnuchin says the debt ceiling will be breached on this day. Another debt ceiling. Will they kick the can again? We don't know. September 30th, if Congress does not pass a budget, by the end of this day there will be a government shutdown like we witnessed in 2013. On top of everything else, a month in September is when the Federal Reserve is scheduled to be unwinding their $4.5 trillion balance sheet. Will they actually start unwinding it? They've wanted to. They've been threatening it in a way. Gregor Minorino thinks that maybe they won't end up doing that. Maybe they were trying, and the stock market is at all-time highs now. So if you want to unload some debt, this would be a time to do it. A peak of the housing bubble, etc. Can they actually start doing it, though? Would that trigger an economic collapse? In addition, it is very interesting to note that a large asteroid will come within 4,200 miles of our planet, October 12th. So many significant things. Seems like all these things all kind of bunch up in the fall period. But again, things we're looking forward to. These are exciting times. August, September, October periods, November even, are very interesting times to watch. You need to always be prepared. With your heart, spiritually, you need to know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. You need to be prepared, all you preppers out there. You need to have food and water ready to go. Should any event occur, should North Korea lob a weapon over here, maybe an electromagnetic pulse weapon or a nuke fired, deployed even kilometers above the continental United States, that could send us into the 1800s if it wipes out the power. And FEMA is doing that drill specifically for it. Earth X 2017. So you need to be prepared for that. Solar panels, all these sorts of things. There's all sorts of interesting things coming. You need to be prepared, or at least have plans for them. If you're prudent and you want to take care of your family. But most of all, you need to have your heart ready, because I think the Lord's coming back soon. There's going to be wars, rumors of wars, famines, pestilences, great signs in the sun, moon, and stars, and things so fearful that man's hearts will fail them for fear of the things that are coming upon them, like the asteroids. Interesting times. Be ready. It's coming. We'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.